Hi, Tech Training Bill here. We got an email recently from one of our students who is taking the Novell Networking and Services class, a self-study class, and it's a rather old class. It was written way back in 2008, and it's course 2000. And the issues he's having is that when he gets to the iFolder portion of the training, he says it wants me to log into iManager and it won't let me. It times out. Now, I'm not sure whether this is exactly the problem he's having. He says he believes it's because the certificates on the SLES box are out of date, and he's right about that. These certificates expire every 2 years. Now, I didn't set up the entire environment. I didn't set up the SLES desktop, and I'm not going to get to this VM from my desktop, the host machine, because none of that is actually necessary to fix the certificate problem. So to fix the certificate problem, you can log in directly to the OES GUI here, and we would do that as root, so it's ROOT. Helps if you click in there. It's ROOT, and then the password is N0V3LL, and we'll wait for the SLES to come up. And it only takes a moment here. And then we can launch the Firefox from the server itself. And if we go to the web page of the server, which would be, in this case, 172.17.10.11, it brings up the little, opening page, the OES 2 Enterprise Server 2 page, and we can go to the Management Services. And if I do come down here and click on the iFolder 3 Management, it will tell me that the certificates are out of date, and we should make sure that they aren't. And we're going to continue. And again, here it says it's possible that the browser certificate and all that kind of stuff. And so we'll say we're going to accept this for this one anyway, for temporarily, and it'll bring up the login screen for the iFolder. And in fact, it may not even do that because we're going to, let's just try here, admin and LL, and we hit that and we say, no, not now, thank you. And we see it's when it says there, your certificate has been closed, please log in. That's because our certificate is expired, is out of date. It's over 2 years old. So to fix that, we'll come back over here to the Managed Services, and we'll actually log into iManager. Now, he was saying that he was having trouble logging into iManager, that it was timing out on him, but I don't have any trouble. And so we'll log in here as admin, and the password, of course, is Novell, same as before. And we have to give it the tree, and that's DA-tree. And we log in here. And again, we'll say no thank you, not right now. Now that we get logged in, we can come down here to the certificate access, and we can say, show me the server certificates. And we'll click on that, the server certificates. And there are the 4 server certificates. And we can verify that they're out of date by clicking there, so it selects all 4 of them and selecting validate. And it says, oh, they're all invalid. So we're going to recreate them. So then we come down to the next set of tasks, the next role, and we click on that, and we say create default certificates. We select create default certificates, and we have to go find the server, and it's in the ever lovely Salt Lake City. So we'll come down here. Where's SLC? There it is. It's the only one that's in lowercase, and there's the server. So we say OK. And next. And now it says, do you want to select all the ones or only the ones that are invalid? And so they're all invalid. So I'll just say no. Give me the default ones that are invalid and overwrite them. And we'll say next. And finish. And now they're done. It was that easy. So we can verify that by going back and looking at the server certificates. Once again, clicking there. Here's the server certificates and clicking validate. And now they're all valid. Unfortunately, our iFolder still won't log in until we reboot the server. So let's do that. We have to have a lot of those certificates are cached in the various Apache things, and so we really need to restart Apache. And we could go out and restart them one at a time, but it's just so much easier to just restart the entire server. It just takes a moment here. So let's just close all the tabs, I like to just do it by right-clicking, going to a terminal, and I'll just type init 6, and that will reboot the whole server. And you can see our server is now rebooted. We can log back in again as root and N0v3ll. And again, now that our server is all up, we can go down and launch our Firefox. And you should be able to do this from the sled as well. But if you're having some kind of other networking issue between the sled, the desktop, or your host and this will actually get the certificates fixed. And this will certainly determine whether what you're having is an internetworking problem, because here I'm doing this right on the host itself. So again, I will log in as 172.17.10.11, and we'll go right to that welcome page and to the management services. And this time when I go to the I folder, I'm going to accept it forever this time. And again, it'll come up, it'll still complain. It'll come up because we're using a self-signed one. And in this case, I'll say we'll use the username and the password of Novell again. Only we'll type it correctly. And we'll log in. And this time, instead of getting the error that our session has been canceled, we should come right into the iFolder administration. And as promised, we do. So I hope that helps. I hope that fixes your problem. And as always, I'm Tech Training Bill Lambert. There's my email address. And of course, there's my Twitter handle for those of you who follow me on the Twitter. And until next time, thank you very much.